Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Sorry that I've been away for quite a long time. I had Easter stuff to do, and then that week after Easter, my nieces and my nephew slept over at my house for about a week. So I've been gone for about a week, I believe a week. But here I am again, just telling you guys what I have been doing for the past week that I have not uploaded. And happy Easter to you all as well. Yeah, happy Easter. But anyways, going on ahead here, we are going to fight the skeleton lords. Remember, we are in Huntsman's Copse. Skeleton lords are pretty simple. I usually come and kill this guy first. Oh, he died. Alright, so after each skeleton lord dies, he will spawn. Each one will spawn a couple of these skeleton guys, and you can see that they're not all that powerful either. And in that week that I've been gone as well, I have still been playing Dark Souls. I've been playing my New Game Plus game. So this game might be a little bit different. Might have to get used to this character again. Haven't touched this character since the last time I left. Alright, so you can also parry this guy's attacks. And you can also backstab them. I believe you can backstab them. Alright, you just want to wait for him to spawn his guys. You just want to kill them one by one. Always leave the mage. Leave the mage guy for last, because we have no repair powder. That's not good. Let's go with our fire longsword. Alright, so I like to leave the mage guy for last, because he spawns the lowering skull. He spawns the most difficult one of them all, or the most difficult little minions of the other two bosses. Oh man, my coordination is not on at all. Alright. Was that all of them? Sorry if I'm playing a bit poorly. Yeah, that's all of them. Alright, so then we've got this last guy here. Alright, let me try to show you guys if you can parry him. There we go. So yeah, you can parry him. And he's not all too hard to parry. Alright, so after you kill him, these are the most difficult ones here. You want to kill these guys while they are spawning, which I probably might not be able to kill them all. Oh, I missed that guy. Alright, so if you've played Dark Souls 1, you know what these guys can do. They are the pinwheel things, and they're very fast. Skeleton Lord Soul. And that is basically Skeleton Lords there. Not all too difficult. I would say Skeleton Lords are maybe the easiest boss in the entire game. Right, let's just switch back to our bastard sword, because we're not going to do any more fighting for the time being. We're going to reach a bonfire soon enough. Run across this bridge here, and we are headed towards Harvest Valley, but I believe we still have to go back to I wanted to go back to Lost Bastille and complete Belfry Luna. Alright, so you can't climb this ladder once you fall down, so be aware about that. But it's alright, because you've got a bonfire over here There's the bonfire. But we want to talk to Chloanne here first. So this girl is a merchant. She sells titanite shards and stuff like that. Bonfire aesthetic and 10 titanite shards. Her she'll eventually move to Majula once you finish talking to her. So you just want to go through all of her dialogue. Alright, there we go. But if you do kill her, she drops a pale stone for you. And once you spend 2,000 souls on her, which we're not going to do that. As of right now, we're not. She will give you a twinkling titanite. And she'll stock more things, more titanite, once we get further into the game. We're going to go through this bonfire, or to this bonfire. You can see that the thick poison that's on me that I ran through. This bonfire is called Poison Pool, and it's because of this poison pool right here. And as long as that thick green poison is on my character, you can see the poison still continuously building up there. But once all the poison is gone, it'll drop down like normal. So be aware about that and getting poisoned. Alright, so we're gonna go over to the Lost Bastille, back to the servants' quarters. Because I wanted to go through Belfry Luna, but we didn't. I believe we didn't go through Belfry Luna before, because I didn't have. I believe I didn't have a Pharaoh's Lockstone, so I believe that's the reason why I skipped Belfry Luna. But anyways, Belfry Luna is just down this ladder here, and you want to watch out for this dog here. Large club. The dog was guarding the large club. So this is just basically an empty room with a Pharaoh Lockstone and the large club and the dog. So if you want to use the Pharaoh Lockstone, get this wall here. Remember, you cannot break those walls without using the Lockstone first. And you've got another NPC guy here. This guy is the guy that allows you to join the Bellkeeper Covenant. Let's talk more about the Bellkeeper Covenant while I'm just going through this, guys. Here you go. This is to say, do you want to protect the bell for the prince and the princess? But we're actually not going to join them. Remember that joining the Covenant does give you a trophy as well. So I recommend, if this is your first time going through the game, I recommend you join the Covenant just to get the trophy. Or if if you don't really care about trophies, then you don't have to join it. But anyways, talking a little bit more about this this Covenant. Basically, if anybody enters past this wall right here, and this is Belfry Luna right here, past this wall, they have the chance to get invaded by you as a Bellkeeper Covenant member. So you'll get a ring from the Bellkeeper Covenant, which I don't have. Which let's just get it. Yep, let's just join them. Much easier to explain this covenant by there you go, Bellkeeper seal. Alright. So if you want to do some, basically you'll be invading other people. That's how this covenant works. It says ring for the Bellkeeper Covenant. Join this covenant and wear this ring to be automatically summoned to the world of an invader of the Bellkeeper's domain. So this is the Bellkeeper's domain here, right past this wall. Once anybody enters this wall, and if you are with this covenant and are wearing that ring, you do have the chance of invading that person's world. And basically you'll invade them as a gray phantom, and stuff like that. But in order to rank up this this covenant, you have to defeat the host, whoever you invade, or if you kill black phantoms that are that are in the host world as well in this area. You can also, I also want to note too that you can drop your soapstones here, your white soapstone, and help the host and stuff like that here. So you can do that as well. And the ranks for this, the rewards for this covenant is 10 kills for rank 1 for Titanite Slab, 30 kills for Hidden Weapon Sorcery, and 100 kills for Bellkeeper, the Bellkeeper gear that I believe it's this gear that this guy's wearing. I believe it's this gear. I don't remember. But yeah, that's basically how you rank up this thing. And also for being successfully defending and killing the host or something like that of this covenant after you invade, you do get a Titanite chunk. So this is a pretty good way to get Titanite chunks. Quite still early in the game, so if you want to do that, feel free to do so. Anyways, coming on up here, we've got some phantom NPCs here. Skeptic Spice. This is a pretty good place to farm up your Skeptic Spices, but do note you do have to blue tier stone ring. I'll come back to my word of thought there. Increase physical defense when HP is low. Alright. And you'll get another Skeptic Spice. Alright. So this place is a pretty good way to farm some Skeptic Spice. There's 3 spices here. And remember, Skeptics are for miracles. Simpletons are for what is it? Sorceries. Oh, this guy is damaging me pretty good. Alright. Oh, I thought he dropped something. So this gate is locked. We will open that in a bit. Coming on up here. The Red Phantom is up here. The Bellkeeper Red Phantom. Oh. So you want to be careful. These guys can't throw fire bombs. And they can shoot arrows. Alright, let's be careful. Man, I feel a little bit weird on this character. Alright, there's one more guy here. There we go. And we've got a chest. Radiant Life Gem and Twilight Herb. Oh. Alright. And your third Skeptic Spice is gonna be right here. Oh man, I use a lot of Estus. Alright. So, in order to open that gate from down below, you have to pull this lever, which does ring the bell. And if you are playing online, you want to make sure that if you don't want to do PvP, you want to just go and fight the boss immediately, which is just right here. This is the Gargoyle boss, which is the same gargoyles from Dark Souls 1, although you can't cut off their tails anymore in this game. But anyways, ringing that bell does cause the Grey Phantoms, the Bellkeeper Covenant people, to be attracted to your world, and you're highly likely to get invaded by someone if you're playing online. But anyways, come through here. I'm gonna use a Aromatic Ooze. I believe these guys are weak against magic, so if you're a sorcerer or something, this fight is fairly simple for you. Oh, thought I aimed at him. Alright. Alright, so you want to be careful. There are going to be multiple gargoyles, just like in Dark Souls 1. Alright, it's time to get out of here. Heal up with life gem. So you want to take out one at a time. You want to focus on one, I should say. So that now there's 3. And although the gargoyles aren't all too powerful, you can see their attacks aren't really, each hit that they do on me isn't really hurting me all too much. But when there are 3 of them attacking you at the same time, high chance of you dying very fast. So be careful about that. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a third one. So they kind of get a bit annoying. Oh, I want to use a life gem. Alright then. So once they get to about halfway health, they do kind of go into like the stage 2 mode. And it also summons the next gargoyle. There's only going to be 2, at least, at most I should say, 3 gargoyles at the same time. I believe these are the last 2. And I was also saying earlier, once they hit like halfway HP, they do get into like this stage 2 mode where they can blow fire at you. Again, I apologize if my performance isn't top notch right now. Uh-oh. I don't know why I switched. So that you see how much damage they can do in a very short amount of time. And that's because both of them are hitting me. Alright, so this is the last one. Pretty surprised they didn't blow fire at all. Oh. One more hit. There we go. Alright. And that's basically the gargoyles. And coming down here, we've got a ladder that goes down, or not a ladder, stairs. And Southern Ritual Band. Allows attunement of additional slots, or additional spells. Basically, it gives you 1 extra slot. At least that's what that one does. Alright, we're just going to rest up at this bonfire. And if you do want to use a bonfire aesthetic to respawn all the items in, except the chests for Belfry Luna, you do have to use your aesthetic at this bonfire right here to respawn the gargoyles and stuff like that. And do also note, if you do want to pick up the skeptic spices again, and use a second bonfire aesthetic right here, you have to go through the gargoyles one more time. And each time you use a bonfire aesthetic, remember that it makes the game new game plus and new game plus plus and plus 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 and so on and so forth like that. So gargoyles will get a bit harder if you want to continuously farm up those 3 skeptic spices. But coming down here, you've got a few dogs, and you will have Vorgel the Sinner. So this guy's pretty he's not all too powerful. He's kind of weak. Uh-oh. I'll take care of that dog. If you're wondering where that dog came from, it came from above here. Yeah, you can see there he stabbed me and I just... Oh, there's a dog right here. That's where the dog is. And you did see him drink up an Estus. Alright, let's finish him off by two-handing our weapon. There we go. Enchanted Falcon. So this key right here, Bastille Key, is it's not all too important. You can get through the game without grabbing this key, without coming over here at all. But it's actually quite useful. This room reminded me of this little area reminded me of the fight with the Capra demon in Dark Souls 1. That's what this little room reminded me of. Alright. So next, we can actually go level up. Feels weird when you play a character from New Game Plus and so on forth like that, and then you really collect a lot of souls, and I mean a lot, like 1 million souls later on in the game when you get into the New Game Plus and so on. You'll start collecting like 500,000 souls, 700,000, 400,000, 1 million souls, over a million, and you won't really even use it, or at least I don't use it all too often. I kind of hold them before I always come back to Majula and use them. And it feels weird when I look at this character and I'm only holding 67,000, yet I can level up so much probably. Yeah, I could probably level up like 9 times, 8 times. So what was I planning to do with this character again? Let's just get 20 vitality, just for the heck of it. Let's go with adaptability. 7 levels with 67,000 souls. Alright. I think that's pretty good. That should allow our vitality to be good enough to wear a helm too. So let's see if we can wear a helm. Yeah, 64. Yep. Let's see if we can upgrade anything too. Can actually upgrade this. And we need one more to get the bastard sword up. One more large technic. And Chloanne also moves right here. And she saw the same thing. Remember, she will add more things to her shop once once we keep going on. No. And if you do talk to her, which you really don't have to, I'm just gonna explain what she talks about. She's gonna talk a little bit about Drang Lake and basically a little bit more lore, that this place was not called Drang Lake before. And she also talks about the blacksmith Lenegrast over here, which, let's see if he says his here we go. So Lenegrast is Chloanne's father. Alright. Let's go back to Harvest Valley. Or actually, I'm actually gonna end the video here for now. In this video we went through Skeleton Lords and Belfry Luna. I believe that's what we did. Oh, and we also picked up the Bastille Key, if that's important to you. I like having the Bastille Key. It's very helpful, especially for the Lost Center fight and so on like that. Run through here again. And Chloanne also moved, so she's not sitting here anymore. And here we've got the mining town-like place, mining castle of Harvest Valley. And we'll go through Harvest Valley in the next video. So I'll see you guys all later.